5 shocking moments caught in cameras by tourists. Some of the footage shown contains disturbing images, so please be aware that viewer discretion is advised. Robbery at gunpoint caught on a GoPro. Canadian videographer Alex Hainsley was cycling around the streets of La Boca in Buenos Aires as part of a bike tour when he was approached by a man on a motorbike who pulled out a gun in broad daylight. It is believed that the gunman was interested in acquiring the victim's gear, which was worth about $4,000. Fortunately for Hainsley, he was able to escape from the gunman with all of his possessions intact and managed to find a police officer. The footage captured on his GoPro was later handed over to the police, and the man in the footage was found, and he was arrested. Here's some of that footage. Amigo, yeah, gotta give it him, I gotta give it to him. The Tunisian beach shooting's 21-year-old British man, Matthew Kenyon, was on holiday with his girlfriend, Diane Darlington, to celebrate her 21st birthday. They were relaxing on the beach when they heard what they initially thought were firecrackers, but soon realized that their horror was in fact gunshots. The couple ran for their lives back to the hotel where they were staying, barricading the door. Matthew then went into the balcony and filmed the entire incident. The gunman can be seen on the left of the footage. Whoa! The crocodile clamps its jaws around head of trainer at Samet Park in Crocodile Farm in Bangkok. A terrifying moment was caught on video, whereby a crocodile clamped its jaws around the head of its trainer in a stunt that went very wrong. Screams erupted from the crowd as the crocodile snapped its jaws around the head of the trainer. The 27-year-old trainer luckily escaped with only head wounds, but for him, it must have been one of the most terrifying moments in his life. I'm sure he'll never forget it. Here is some of the footage. Please be warned, some discretion is advised. Buckingham Palace guardsman takes a tumble. A young Buckingham Palace guardsman was left very red-faced and embarrassed after he fell and slipped in front of hundreds of tourists during the very famous changing of the guards. This irregular maneuver was filmed by Newcastle upon Tyne resident David Medwell, who was not anticipating the moment. The Ministry of Defense refused to comment on a young man falling over whilst doing his job, an embarrassing occasion the young soldier will never forget. Here is the footage. Oh, there. A volcanic eruption in Papua New Guinea on the August 29, 2015. A 58-year-old Australian man, Phil McNamara, was on board a small boat in Papua New Guinea when he caught the rare footage of a volcanic eruption. The video that he captured shows the initial explosion of the volcano, followed by a plume of ash and a cataclysmic sonic boom that rocked the boat. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Here's the footage. You watch out for the shock coming.